It's a church that's been around for more than a century, a mainstay in the Benwilla community. That's until late last night. Multiple fire departments responded to Bethlehem CME Church, where you can barely even tell a building was ever there. CBS 19's Peyton Wyman was in the city today to learn the history behind the church.
All that remains at the end of the driveway where the Bethlehem CME Church has stood for over 100 years is smoke from the rubble of last night's fire. But the fire has sparked memories for a former member of the congregation who grew up in the church's pews.
Looking at it now, you want to cry because it's sad. This is like different families.
It's unclear exactly when the church was built, but with Christian Methodist Episcopal in its name, it's not hard to know its sanctuary was once full of history.
This is where my daddy and my mom went to church, and this land in the church was donated by my great-grandfather or something.
CME churches originated from a movement in 1866 in the South to organize black members into independent churches. During those times, African Americans had few options for where they could join together and worship.
It hurts. It really hurt. Turned my heart up to see it gone like this.
But this isn't the first loss members like Betty Young have experienced over the years. The doors to the Bethlehem Church closed a while ago.
I think at the end of '06.
Since then, despite being vacant, it still attracted unwelcomed activity, with people coming and taking what remained inside.
We just couldn't help it.
And last night, in a building that doesn't have water, gas, or electricity, a fire started, reducing the church to rubble. However, a circle of dirt, also known as a fire break, was around the building when fire departments arrived, preventing further loss.
Cemeteries back there, Everybody that went to this church is buried back there.
Wow. Now, the cause of that fire is still under investigation, but listen to this. According to the Van Fire Department, since the structure was burned to the ground, there aren't many clues to point towards what may have started that fire.